The Phoenix Suns have shown an impressive array of abilities in round 2, taking the series in only 5 games.
The Lakers have it to open the game. He has to. Anderson controls the dribble. There's the Lakers get the opening tip to start the game.
Take him.
The Lakers were the last ones to get a piece of it before it went out of bounds. Crozier will inbound this one. The Magic get the opening tip to start the game. They had a chance, but they didn't get him the ball. Stolen. The Wizards get the opening tip. Passes it. Goes with the crossover. Dumps it off. White pops it up from there.
Fakes. Received by Fox. 7 on the shot clock. They're inside. Kobe shoots from the post. No worries.
Not quite inside, not quite outside. That little shot can cause hesitation with some players.
James has the rock. James gets
them accordingly. That's the way you play ball.
Thanks, Bill, and without further ado, it looks like they're getting set up for the tip-off.
The Lakers get the tip, and we're underway. Let's send it down to our sideline reporter, Michelle Tafoya. Michelle, what do you got?
Thanks, Bob. I spoke with the
Cavaliers bring it up. 2:49 left in the first quarter. Passes to Gooden. The dunk was just crushed in by Gooden.
That's just a power dunk, plain and simple. You've got to love it.
Skip pass to Kobe. Hughes anticipated the pass and cut it off. Spins. The feed to Joe. The Heat have it, and the NBA Finals are underway. Walker backs him down. Feeds it to the perimeter. Wade, 13 feet out, buries it.
Offensive awareness, court savvy. Even if you're a decent defender, he'll still pick you apart.
To Radmanovic. Without further ado, it looks like they're setting up for the tip-off. Skips it to the left. Stolen by the Saggers.
With his long arms and lightning quickness, Rondo can really give guys problems at the defensive end, as we just saw.
The Nuggets take the tip-off and will set up the offense. Harden hands it off. Bounces it to the baseline. Here's Nene. Scores the opening field goal. A great fires from 14. Kmart snatches it in. Let's check out the Sprite ice-cold keys to the game. As we look at Toronto, tell me, Clark, what's going to be the key taking on the Lakers?
Well, the big thing here is you can't get caught ball watching, or ball gawking, as I like to call it. You got to know where your man is at all times. They were one of the top assist teams in the league last season because they spread the ball unselfishly looking to make the extra pass every possession.
On the other side, Clark, how about the Lakers? What's going to be one of the most disappointing teams last season in the NBA?
Yeah, only 27 games won, down from 41 won the year before, Kevin. That's a huge...
Here is Williams. In the loss to the Celtics the other night, definitely was not himself. We'll now go to Doris Burke, who spoke with Avery Johnson.
Well, Kevin, as you know, making good decisions with a basketball is always a high priority for the coach and makes all the difference for their team. As he said, they're up against a team filled with very...
Welcomes you with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan. We're glad you're aboard. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. We've got Green. Michael Jordan is out there with Mason. And it's Woolridge. And for the Lakers, West is out there with Goodrich. Then there's Hairston. Then there's Chamberlain. And it's McMillan in at the small forward. Outside Jordan. Right at the free throw line. Bird's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, it's no wonder they've got the lead. Their shooting has really picked up here in the second quarter.
You know, you don't expect the team, Steve, to shoot in the 60% range the entire game. But if they can hover around that mark, then they'll run away with this one.
Chris Bosh is checked in for the Heat. Lewis comes in for Ray Allen. Shane Battier is checked in for Rashard Lewis. On defense, Utah. Wall passes to Nene.
Well, Nene had always been up in the mid-50s when it came to field goal percentage, but last season that just didn't happen. He still put up the same amount of shots, but his efficiency went way down compared to past season.
And so Nene. Let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, I spoke with the head coach for Chicago. He said a big key for them will be containing Carlos Boozer offensively, adding, he's a player who can spread the floor with his jump shot or take you down the block, and it's tough to match his strength inside. Defensively, they'll look to keep length in front of him and limit his offensive rebounding. Sounds like a good game plan, guys. We'll see how they do it.
Thanks, Doris. 2K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. The Bulls happy to return to Chicago after the road trip and going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year. Home court advantage played a part in last year's season series. Each team took their home game in a 1-1 split.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
And you look at how they match up. Certainly you could see
the Kansas Jayhawks.
And there's nothing better than college hoops, if you ask me. Where else can you hear the roar of the student section in a tightly packed building like this one? Always great to feel the energy of the campus.
And you know, Greg, this is where it all begins for a lot of these players. The experiences they'll have, the teaching they'll receive in the game of basketball. I don't think there's any substitute for going through a college season and dealing with
right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Detroit Pistons. And it's Chicago to start out. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Pippen is out there with Dennis Rodman. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then it's Jordan. And it's Gilmore in at the 5 down low. And now the fast break. Thomas with the ball. Offensive rebound. Hill passes to Lanier. And that basket is... Two Western teams have run the gauntlet. Only one can emerge victorious to claim a spot in the finals. Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals begins in a moment. With Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, Kevin Harlan. And joining us tonight, a man who once said he will never write another traditional sports column. Please don't say that. So, Bill Simmons, don't say that.
Well, now you just have to tweet. You need 280 characters, and you can pretend you're a writer.
What do you think of social media?
I actually think for basketball, it's been a huge advantage. And it hasn't been a huge advantage for a lot of others
throughout the season.
Well, I tell you what, you talk about the coaches in the NBA, they all have PhDs in basketball, and they are always tinkering and making adjustments, Kevin.
So the New York starting 5, it's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Payton is out there with Trier, and it's Barrett at the small forward. And for the Nets, Kyrie Irving is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Wilson Chandler, and it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward.
Man, it's a lot of fun watching Payton do his thing with the ball in his hands. He's got some terrific...
I don't mean to sound astray.